Hello everyone, today I want to talk about a very important topic. The topic is how to improve your English. I am learning English and maybe you are learning too, so let's talk about some good ways to learn and practice English. First class. 1. Why is English important? English is an international language. People speak English in many countries. If you know English, you can travel more easily. You can also find better jobs or study in other countries. That's why I want to improve my English. Short pause. 2. Watching and listening. One of the best ways to learn English is by watching and listening. I watch English movies and TV shows. I use subtitles to help me understand. I also listen to English music. Sometimes I read the lyrics while I listen. I like to repeat words and sentences to improve my pronunciation. I also listen to English podcasts or short videos on YouTube.
What's your name, mister? My name is Adam. You look like my grandpa, except he's not as old.
That's very rude.
I'm Adam. Who are you?
Short pause. 3. Reading practice. Reading helps me learn new words. I read simple English books and stories. I also read articles on websites or in English learning apps. When I see a new word, I write it down in my notebook. Then I look up the meaning and try to use it in a sentence. Reading a little every day really helps me. Short pause. 4. Writing practice. I try to write in English every day. Sometimes I write about my day, my hobbies, or my plans. I also write simple emails or text messages in English. Writing helps me think in English. Even if I make mistakes, I keep trying. I learn from my mistakes and get better. Short pause. 5. Speaking practice. Speaking is the most difficult part for me, but I try to practice every day. I talk to my friends in English or speak to myself. Sometimes I stand in front of the mirror and talk. I say things like, "Today I woke up at 8 o'clock," or "I like pizza." This helps me feel more comfortable speaking. Short pause. 6. Using apps and tools. There are many great apps for learning English. I use apps like Duolingo, Memrise, or BBC Learning English. These apps help me learn grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. I also use a dictionary app to check words I don't know. I try to study at least 15 minutes every day using these tools. Short pause. 7. Taking notes and reviewing. I keep a notebook for English. I write new words, grammar rules, and example sentences. Sometimes I draw pictures to help me remember the words. Every week, I read my notes again to review what I learned. This helps me remember more and forget less. Short pause. 8. Practicing with others. Learning with friends is fun and helpful. I try to join English speaking groups or clubs. Sometimes I speak with language partners online. We help each other. I speak English and they help correct my mistakes. I also help them with my own language. Short pause. 9. Staying motivated. Sometimes learning English feels hard. I feel tired or don't want to study, but I try to stay positive. I remind myself why I want to learn English. I think about my goals, maybe studying abroad or working in another country. This gives me motivation to keep going. Short pause. 10. Final tips. Learning English takes time and patience. You don't need to be perfect. Just try every day. Even 10 or 15 minutes a day can make a big difference. Be brave. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Keep watching, listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Step by step, your English will improve. Short pause. Conclusion. Thank you for listening to my speech. I hope these tips help you improve your English too. Let's keep practicing and learning together. Have a great day.